Alright, what's up guys? EA Games, my message to you, uh, your games suck, and I hope one day somebody out there in the world, they decide I want to compete up against EA, and they end up being so successful that they end up outselling every single one of your video games to where the point you guys can't even compete to them, where there's workers from EA going over to that guy. Hopefully that if that guy is me one day, you know what, EA, you guys gonna have to be prepared for the worst, because the thing is, I'm gonna have people actually focus on the game details. When you guys see, for an example, I actually got quite a few, two EA games I can talk about. No, four EA games. Madden 25. So when I had played this game, I had I played it. You know, I had fun with it. Then I noticed something. The characters didn't look like the actual people. For an example, Russell Wilson didn't look like Russell Wilson. Richard Sherman didn't look like Richard Sherman. I was trying to see, try and get some glimpses of Marshawn Lynch. That didn't even look. Everybody on the Seahawks team really just all looked alike. Just the black guy in the Seahawks uniform. And then when the game. See, here's the thing. And then there's another thing that I noticed. I know I can do a running play. I'm 1 yard away. They're telling me to do a passing play. It's all like, no, I want to do a running play. Okay, I'm going to do this running play. So then I see pretty much a clear entrance for me. I just see I'm clear for just doing everything. Next thing you know, it seems like they rigged the game to where my team, they just run out just anywhere, to where they would let the characters, they would let the opposite team go in and attack me. So that's why I think EA games are rigged, because they see, oh, well, he's going to try to do that. Well, you know, we're going to change it up for him. They, preset the game. Honestly, I think that at some points, we're playing EA. We're playing them. And then they're just all like, no, well, since we're the creators, we get to do what we want. So we're just going to have, his team just run out anywhere and then just have the team tackle him. And then just no, I don't want to listen to you guys. I want to play my way. If I'm going to play, if I want to do a running play, you let me do a running play. And so and then Madden, I honestly, there's some just, I don't know what to really think of Madden. And then it seems like people are always giving it bad ratings. You guys are only focused on the Ultimate Team. Focus on if you guys put other playlists in the games, focus on that too, okay? Make everything equal. Don't just because I remember Madden 07, the storyline was so much, not so much as a storyline, but the story thing was so much more better. The career mode, a whole lot better than what it was, whole lot better than what it was before than it is now. They just all oh yeah, just join and then just play. It's at least that. See, that's why there's a difference. For an example, okay, you guys should take some notes from 2K, because they focus on your character and your career thing. They have you on billboards and stuff. That's why EA, you guys better hope 2K does not decide to make a football game. Because if they make a football game and NFL approves of it, you guys pretty much can just kiss Madden goodbye. Because I feel like Madden, or not Madden, but if 2K decided to make a football game, they would just run you guys out of business. I'm sorry, but that's how I think it is. Because think about it, people. If you play 2K games and then play 2K, they are so much more detailed than Madden. So that's why I think if 2K, if you guys honestly decide to make a football game, I approve of it. I already approved of it. Even if you guys didn't plan on to, and you decided to do so now, I approve of it. And I feel like it's going to be one of the best football games out there. I don't care if you make one. I don't care if you make 100. I don't care if you guys try to compete with Madden, okay? Yeah, Madden might have a special little place inside of me, but you know, after playing like the latest ones, no, it's just I feel like they completely just rigged all of their games. Then Battlefield, that's one thing about Battlefield. When I shoot my gun, okay, when I shoot a gun, you pull the trigger and bullets fly out. So if I aim and shoot, one would think it would hit the enemy. My gun be shooting all the way over like to this and things. It's not the gun, okay? I know it's not the gun, because if it is, every single gun on the game is messed up then, because every single gun does that. It's not my gun. I am played with this controller and 2 other controllers in my closet, so I know it's not the controllers. It's EA, okay? EA Sports. I don't care who's. It's EA. It's not me. It's not my controllers. It's not my game. It's EA. All right. So you can't tell me different. All right. I had multiple Battlefield games. I know that it's not my game or Xbox or anything. It's EA. Okay. And then it seems like every time I'm playing, my character will always be lagging and things. Then here is another thing. This guy, he goes and he's glitching in the walls. That just brought me back to playing Advanced Warfare, and I'm all like, are you serious? It's like, I understand you guys, your games are old, but it's just, don't make it to where it's just, you guys are all like, we're going to make a game, we're just not going to focus on it. Focus on your guys' game. That was another thing I noticed. I remember playing EA MMA. Worst EA game in the world. Worst EA game. I don't care what anybody tells me. I would rather play the very first UFC Undisputed with bad graphics and everything than to play EA MMA, because that game was horrible. I played that game and I seriously, these the little analog sticks on here completely destroyed because of that game. Completely destroyed. I didn't crack. There's like bits and pieces of Xbox cases like all on my floor because of that game and me tossing a controller and just hitting the Xbox like things. Like, it's just whoever decided to make EA MMA, don't you ever decide to make a game again, because that was just, I would never buy that game again. Not that game. It gives me a headache just thinking about that game. And then, like, what else? Skate 2. You guys just watch, you type in Rage Quit Skate 2 and then my name, okay? You type in Rage Quit Skate 2, my name, and you watch that video. That explains everything. And then the thing is, I deleted the game after that video. But then maybe a couple of years ago, 2013, when I tried to re-download it, they wanted me to repay them for that game. At this moment, I have to quote Rick Ross and Jay-Z, "The devil is a lie," because I'm not paying you guys again for this game, and it's like, I didn't buy it on the disc. Okay, only Skate game that came in my house with the disc was Skate 3, not 2, 3, okay? So, I don't really know why you guys did that. I feel like you probably seen that video and was all like, okay, well, you know what? If he's going to be like that, he's just not going to be able to download the game. See, I know you guys are not so bright in the head, because the thing is, when you buy a game digitally on the Xbox, here's a little thing called download history. Everybody has it. If you have an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone or anything, they have a download history and they have records of you buying and purchasing that game. And if you guys are going to say, whoa, we didn't know that, the game, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you guys. It's in my download history. I know it is, because that's how I had to re-download it, from my download history. And so I was just all like, what else? There's just so many things I can really talk about with EA. You know, I can honestly just go deep down and then just seriously just talk about them. But you know what? I feel like I should just give you guys a little taste of what I go through with EA and the problems that I have with it. because everybody's just all like, they're all like, good and like glad with these games, and then they're just like, oh, this is just grand, this is just amazing, I love EA games, oh, I just want to play them for the rest of my life. Me, no. I'm just hoping another company, hopefully 2K, they just decide to just take over all sporting games of every single sort. So just every single sporting game. I don't care how they do it. I hope 2K does, because see, here's the thing with 2K. Now, I will admit I have some problems with 2K, but not like with EA. Okay, at least with 2K, they actually pay attention and focus on the game. I feel like with just not 2K, EA, they're just all like, oh, well, you know what, we're just going to get some amateur game developers, tell them to get last year's game, and then just do whatever you guys can with it, and then we're just going to change the name to it. That's what they must have did to Madden 25, because every single, it was just that I honestly was just so not impressed with Madden in every other EA game I've ever played, except Madden NFL 7. Like, that was probably the only best Madden game I've really played, and then like that was probably about it. What else? Skate 3. Yep, that's probably the only two. So yeah, I'm hopefully 2K, you guys decide to if you just make a football game, see how that turns out. Just make one. You don't have to make, if that one turns out good, because see, here's the thing. I remember when there is a video of 2K, it was, what was it, 2K14 or 15? I think it was 2K14, and then they had EA's basketball game. It was just so funny how the differences between 2K and EA, because you see them playing basketball in EA. You know how like in 2K, if your character, if he's just standing there like this, dribbling the ball, then somebody will run over and smack it out of his hand. On EA, they just stand there just dribbling. Everybody's just like this and things. I'm like, so nobody's not going to go in and try to get the ball. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I guess that's to EA, that's normal. But you know that, hey, if that's how they roll, then that's how they roll. And if they honestly make games like that and keep on making rigged games, whoever is honestly under EA right now, you just need to be fired. And because it's just, I'm sorry to have to say that, but it's just, you really either fix your guys' games or just quit or retire, do something. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna just say right now. If you guys want to learn more, you just can ask me or ask EA if they even talk to anybody besides themselves, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.